guess what? So Butterick decided to release their fall patterns, and I have 7 of them that I'm looking at buying. So if that's some content you would like to see, keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I am going to be telling you guys those 7 patterns from the new Butterick Fall 2022 patterns that just dropped Thursday. Okay, so if you guys remember, if you go back to, basically if you look on my IG, in my stories, as well as on my feed, then you will know that I posted. And also I posted on YouTube too, here on YouTube, that Butterick dropped their fall 2022 patterns. So I want to show you those 7 patterns that I'm looking at picking up. I did go to Joann's Thursday after looking to see what to sell, because for some reason no one received those ads this week. I don't know. But before I get started, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, bonjour. If you are returning, you already know what to do. Go get something to drink, and then come on back so we can talk about these 7 patterns that I plan on picking up during the next sale. Now, because I did go to Joann's and look to see if one particular Joann's that's close to my job did not have it, I would need to go to the other one that's about 8 miles from my job. I didn't feel like doing that. So I'm pretty sure they have it, but I will check this upcoming week. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the patterns I plan on picking up during the next Butterick sale for the fall 2022. All right, so the first pattern that I picked up, now I do have my notes. I did write down the 6 pattern. So the first pattern is Butterick 6910. All right, and this is a pant pattern. This is a Palmer Pletch, I think it's how you say the name, pattern. It is the Mrs. Couture band pants. Now, all the patterns that I am deciding to pick up, they are all average to sew patterns. So I'm not going to say that on each and every one of them, because all of them are average to sew. All right. So this one is a perfect contour waist pant fit. It has contour band pants, features the fly front zipper, back darts, trouser hook and eye closure. View A is your skinny fit pants and ankle length, and then view B are your full length pants with the side pockets. Now for me, I plan on doing what the model is wearing, and that's view B on this pattern. I think for me, I don't need a skinny fit pants. I would love to just have that regular fit pants. That's just me personally. All right. So some of the fabric options that you can use for it, I mean, you can use basically any type of woven fabric for sure. Now, I'm not sure exactly which one I want to use, but some of the fabric options will be your stretch cotton. So basically cotton stretch, or stretch cotton, gabardine, cotton blends, linen blends, lightweight denim, silk, shantung. You will also need lining fabric for your pockets as well, so just make sure you have that as well. All right, but that's the first pattern that I plan on picking up, and that's Butterick 6910. Let's move over to the next pattern. So the next pattern is 6911. Now for this pattern, it is another, of course, another pant or jeans pattern. You guys know that, starting this month, well, this month coming up, because it's only one day in October left, right? All right, so it's just a couple of days left in October, and you guys know pant series comes up in November, so it's just perfect to have these on my list to pick up. So I just want to let you guys know the patterns may change, okay? But the second pattern is Butterick 6911, which is also a pant pattern as well. This is an easygoing style of jean pattern, including your side front pocket, waistband with button and buttonhole closure. Also, you have a back pocket, belt carriers, front fly zip closure. View A is your skinny jeans once again, and then view B is your high-waisted straight leg jean. Now, once again, for me, view that I would go with would be view B, more of the straight leg instead of the skinny. But if you think about it, I only have 2 skinny pant leg patterns. So this would be great if I'm looking for a skinny pant leg, which is what I'm not looking for at this time. Straight leg, flared leg, yes, definitely. All right, but that is the second pattern that I plan on picking up, which is Butterick 6911. Let's go ahead and move over to that next pattern. So the next pattern is Butterick 6916. And this pattern right here is more like a children, teen, adult, basically a family style jacket pattern. Instead of saying jacket, it's a shacket pattern. So if you don't know, a shacket pattern is a shirt and a jacket mixed together into one pattern. Now this one right here, when I seen this on the Something Delightful website, I was like, yes, this would be perfect, because when I made my shacket of Berta 6024, which is also a sew along for that jacket as well, my husband was like, oh, I like that. And then I took it up a notch by putting on a applique or a patch. It was perfect. I love the color. So I'm thinking of using this pattern to make our Christmas photos or Christmas shackets or whatever during that time. Or I should just basically say holiday inspired shacket. So I think this pattern will work perfect for that. Some of the fabric options you can use is basically any style of fabric. I am planning on using flannel just for myself, but just to give you a little description about the pattern, this is a button front family size shacket pattern. It has the pointed collars, long sleeves with single button cuffs, the flat patch pockets, the back yoke with pleats. It also has, the jacket has a curved or a straight hem and length variations as well. So like I said, I do have like this plaid fabric that I think would look amazing to do for the entire family. But that is the third pattern I plan on picking up. Let's move over to the next pattern. So the next pattern that I plan on picking up is 6917. And this pattern right here is a Mrs. Coat pattern. Okay, so like, come on. December is coat season, okay? So you guys already know. I'm ready to sew some coats and jackets for December. Like I said, the weather changed my plan. So if you have not seen that video, I will go ahead and link to that video in the description box below so you can see why I changed my plans, because the weather has been crazy here in Orlando, all right? But this pattern is 6917, a Mrs. Coat. It is a button front wrap coat with length variation. It has your stand collars, your pleats at shoulders, side pockets, back dart, center back, and waist seaming as well. Now, view A has the belt with the purchase buckle or the D-ring, belt loops and side front pockets, and then view B has your 2 button closures at your waist, and then you have coat C, which has the front buttons and the turn back collars as well. Now for me, I like all the views, to be honest with you, but I think for where I live, view A would be idle to wear, you know, to work and things of that sort. But if I'm looking for something to cover like my behind, and like if I had a dress on or whatever, I would look more for what the model on view B is wearing versus view C. Now view C would be great if you are sewing that coat for like a holiday style event or something like that, and you just basically want your dress to be completely covered, because view C is more of the one that goes all the way down to your calves. Okay, so just be mindful of that when you sew this pattern, if you sew this pattern, if you pick it up and everything like that. Okay, so let's go to the next pattern. So this is the second to the last pattern, I'm sorry, the third to the last pattern, which is 6918. And this pattern right here is also another coat, but this pattern is basically the one that I just showed for 6917, but this one is like the woman's side of it. So I did want to highlight that as well. But this is the woman's sides for the coat pattern that I want to pick up. Now I will be picking up 6917. The woman pattern is 6918. Let's move over to the second to the last pattern, which is 6919. Now, for this pattern, it is another, you know, coat pattern, but this one is by Catherine Tilton. And what this pattern is an asymmetrical coat. It has the side seam pockets. View A has your top stitching around the seams with hidden snap closure as well. And then view B has that raw edge outside seaming and a front button as well. Now, when I seen this pattern, I was completely interested in view B, having that raw, you know, edge, you know, sticking out or whatever. But then after I really looked at all the photos on Something Delightful website, I was like, I think view A would be more of my style. So I plan on doing view A in this pattern, okay? And let's go ahead and move over to that last pattern. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and move over to that last pattern, which is 6922, which is a children's pattern. Now, I want to pick this pattern up for my daughter, and this pattern is like a trendy and fashionable girls knit top. Features the color blocking variations on the sleeves, the hood, and the side. View A has the tie front on the side waist. View B and view C includes the hood, and then view D has that star applique that you see on the sleeves. Now, of course, some of the fabric options you can use for that is nothing but knit, okay? But yeah, so those are all the patterns that I am looking at picking up. It was just 7 that I've seen. I know there's a lot of more pant patterns and, you know, coat patterns as well. I just want to highlight those 7 that I will be picking up. There's 2 patterns that I feel that are exactly the same, like a previous pattern that I have. I'm not going to get into all those details in this video because a lot of these patterns are starting to look like previous patterns, and we know that. However, because I am doing more pants and I have already cut into some of these patterns already that's similar, it's just best for me to pick up a fresh copy. All right. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Let's all catch you in the next video, and as always,
Supposed to be this close to me.